The title Sailed came from a recording that I had of my dad saying that the ship has sailed and that he no longer wanted a relationship with me. I actually sat and went through that recording and just really pulled pieces from it that I thought had a significant impact on our relationship, and that's what stuck.
Thank you, cause I'm stronger than I ever been, living a better life than it was what you win, holding in my feelings that you get under my skin, chose to leave me the bed that you're laying in, none of your daughters want you in their life, you took off, new daughter and wife, the clouds.
I want SAILED to be able to reach people that have a similar situation or past as mine. I know that there's a lot of people out here that have made it through having abusive parents and growing up with people in their life that are abusive, even if it's not a parent. Just really getting past that and leaving it behind and moving on and seeing that there's so much more in life afterwards, that you can't let that affect the rest of your life, because you only get to live once and your life is so precious and you should get to enjoy it and do whatever you want with it and not let trauma just take over.
Said the ship has sailed, you forgot is that you failed to be a father, yeah, you fed me as your daughter. These feelings that I hold left me selfish in the cold. Psychological abuse, shit was getting old.
I want people to take away that just because you have been broken into pieces, that doesn't mean that those pieces can't ever be picked back up and put back together. Having abusive parents is actually a very common thing, and it's something that a lot of people deal with, and getting past that and being stuck in that situation when doesn't have a choice to make. You rely on another parent or people around you to hopefully step in and get you out of that situation and steer you in the right direction and just be a good role model. So I just hope that if there is anyone out there that is in that situation, that they realize that the people around them are very important, even if that's not a parent. The people you surround yourself with are who you are and who you turn into. And I think that having positive people around you, whether that's a friend or another role model, that's important.
How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel alive. Scars you let run deep inside, said you tired of my tears. I'm tired of having fears, abuse for too many years.
How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? Would be my favorite lyric. It makes me think, like, almost, does he ever think about me, or do I ever come up in his mind? Because I don't think he realizes how much he actually scarred me and my sisters. If I could tell my younger self something, it would be to stay strong and know that you have a really bright future ahead of you. If I could go back to the time when my parents got divorced, I don't think I would do anything differently. I was very depressed at this time, and I very much kept to myself and really I was in a hole. I locked myself in my bedroom after school every day, and I just really stayed there, and I didn't have a lot of friends at the time. I really just was going through it, and if I could go back, I wouldn't change it, because I feel like it's made me a stronger person today. The decisions that I made then really just made me who I am, and I know that the person that I am today is someone that will never be held back by anything or anyone.
How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel alive.
I want people to take away whatever they feel from the song. I feel like this was a song that I wrote that I didn't think I would ever release. And for it to happen, or for it to be going on to my platforms, and like, it's just, I'm ready for people to hear it.
her till she was black and blue. Only cared about what was best for you. Always lied, yeah, you were never true. You taught me what I shouldn't do. You no longer had the power, tired of being overpowered. You really were a coward, I slept away the hours. Thank you, cause I'm stronger than I ever been. Living a better life than it was what you in. Holding in my feelings, let you get under my skin. Chose to leave me the bed that you're laying in. None of your daughters want you in their life. You took off, new daughter and wife. The clouds parted and the sun was let in. Finally you left, we're on top for the win. Think about what you did, childhood that we lived. Dragged her by her hair, she was only just a kid.
How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel alive. Scars you let run deep inside. Said you tired of my tears. I'm tired of having fears. Abuse for too many years. How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel alive. Scars you let run deep inside. Said you tired of my tears. I'm tired of having fears. Abuse for too many years.
Said the ship has sailed, you forgot is that you failed. Failed to be a father, yeah, you fed me as your daughter. These feelings that I hold left me selfless in the cold. Psychological abuse, shit was getting old. Anxiety, depression, yeah, you never learned your lesson. Thank you to my mama, cause she was my only blessing. You were bipolar, yeah, you had so much aggression. Money can't buy my love, never was a question. Your voice in my head, yeah, you chose them instead. Many long nights, fighting when I went to bed. Making note most days, something I would dread. Had so many feelings left unsaid. Having so much pain and hate. Made way too many mistakes. I'm just doing what's best for me. Finally a bird with wings is free.
How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel alive. Scars you let run deep inside. Said you tired of my tears. I'm tired of having fears. Abuse for too many years. How do you sleep at night knowing I'm broken for life? I would just sit and cry, needed help to feel